Thank you for having time with us.
No worries.
So could you briefly introduce yourself, like your name and where you're from?
Sure. My name is Kirsty. I'm from Canada, and I've been living in Tokyo for almost 4 years now. So,
4 years?
Yeah. I do digital marketing here. I don't know if that's relevant.
Oh, fascinating. What was your first impression of Japan? Maybe it's been 4 years, but you still remember.
But yeah, definitely. Actually, the first time I came here was as a tourist, and it was really random. I was doing working holiday in Australia,
nice.
And I just found a cheap flight to Osaka, and I thought, oh yeah, that'd be cool.
Okay.
So I checked it out, and honestly, my first impression was that everyone is so nice, and people were so open and welcoming. I think the moment that I got there, I had 4 people asking if I wanted to join a sake tasting and calling me by my name already. So. It's just fun. I think it's a really lively place to live. There's so much going on. There's always an event. I really like that. I'm from kind of a small town sort of area.
Really?
Where I'm from, and then also my country just doesn't have very many people, but is the second biggest country in the world, being from Canada. So it's very different, but I like it.
You're surprised that the population is crowded?
There's so many people, yeah.
Exactly.
But it doesn't feel that hectic. It's still organized, which I like. I've been other places where they actually have less people, but it feels like more people, you know? Because it's just crazy all the time. Japan still has the liveliness of having that many people, but it's organized and people are kind of aware of their surroundings, which is really nice. So
Sounds
I like
good.
that.
Yeah, I also feel that it's organized.
Yeah.
Systematic.
Exactly. People kind of follow the rules, which I think is a good thing. Especially I was in Singapore recently, and I love Singapore. Yeah, absolutely love it. It's a beautiful city, beautiful country. But the biggest thing I noticed was immediately I got off the train, and people don't wait for you to get off the train. Nobody's in a line, you know?
In Singapore?
Yeah. I was so used to here now that I was kind of shocked. I was like, where's the line? Kind of wild. So it's things you start to take for granted once you're here longer, but I really appreciate that.
That's so interesting.
Yeah.
So you already get used to living in Japan?
For some things, you get a bit of the reverse culture shock now when you go other places, because you get so used to being here. But yeah, there's still things sometimes here that surprise me, I suppose, especially since Japan is quite diverse. If you go to a different city, it does feel pretty different. So, and I haven't explored enough yet. So.
All right. You already saw some cultural difference here and the other countries.
Yeah, totally.
Did you experience any other culture shock here compared to Singapore and Canada?
I guess it's little thing that you're just not expecting. I think the first time I went to an onsen, it was my second day here.
Okay.
And somebody recommended I should go and gave me a coupon. I was like, sure, why not? And I didn't know you had to take your shoes off before stepping off the genkan, right?
Yeah.
It was my second day. And the person who was there freaked out. It was like, what are you doing? I was like, oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't even think about it. We don't have onsens in Canada. And despite that, we also take our shoes off before going into someone's house.
Okay.
You wouldn't take your shoes off before going into a business. So that was surprising. Same with the taking your shoes off to change in a change room we also don't do that either. So these little things, if you notice them, then you can catch it. But if it's your first or second day, you might not know, and then people might react what are you doing? And it's kind of nerve-wracking, but I definitely remember that because it was my second day. I definitely know now. We'll definitely take my shoes off forevermore. But, yeah.
On that day, someone tried to talk it with you?
Kinda. They just sort of freaked out and yelled shoes at me. And I kind of got it. I was
now you
sorry.
understand. Yeah.
Yeah. Especially at the beginning when you don't really speak Japanese
very
that's
well.
Hard. It can be kind of panicking because you don't know if you can talk to someone, and then doing the Google Translate back and forth is kind of intimidating. So, yeah.
Interesting. Have you ever experienced any strange or it's maybe too strict rule, you think?
Oh, I think that the rules, this hasn't really affected me, but the rules about your hair or something like this at schools or at workplaces is really strict. I have some friends who can't even dye their hair a natural color that is not their natural. If they have brown hair, they want to go red. Red's still a natural color. It's not a crazy color, but they're still not allowed. And I find that really strict. Same with the tattoos. Because it's, if you're fully tatted up, maybe it's kind of intimidating for people, but if you just have like a smaller one, especially like a little heart on your arm or something, and then you're not allowed in somewhere now, I think that's pretty strict. I would like that to kind of tone down. I don't personally have tattoos, but I've had some friends who, like, we go to the beach and they have, like, the police come and tell you to wear a shirt and stuff like that, so I think that's a little strict.
Sounds a little strict, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you guys have the kind of rules in your countries?
Not really. About tattoos, and hair, no. Especially, like, if you were maybe going to dye your hair, like, bright purple or something, some workplaces might not let you do that.
Okay.
But if it's a kind of natural color, then you still could. Like, I went to a school that also didn't allow you to dye your hair crazy colors, but you could go any natural color still. So that was kind of nice. Like, I still got to do a couple things when I was younger, like express your personality with your hair. Tattoos, I don't think is a thing, though. I think workplaces in general allow them in Canada, and you can definitely wear like tattoos at the beach or at water parks or something. No one's going to say anything. So
that's a big difference.
Different. Yeah, definitely. If you have tattoos, I think that would be a big difference coming here. Someone telling you that you can't go somewhere with the tattoo would be maybe surprising if you didn't know.
Maybe.
Yeah.
But in last 4 years, you've been here.
Yeah.
So in Japan, did you find any difference between like a toilet?
The toilet?
Yeah.
The toilets are fancy.
Fancy.
I like it. If I went back, I'd have to bring the Japanese toilets too.
Really?
Oh yeah, it has all the buttons. Like, we don't have any buttons. Maybe if you were like really rich, you might have like a bidet or something. But I don't know anyone who has one. So yeah, now I have like the fancy toilet in my house, and I definitely would keep it.
You're gonna bring back to your country?
Totally, yeah. I don't know why we don't have it, especially the heated part.
Oh, a heated part,
like, it's so cold in Canada. We can use a heated toilet seat. I think we should have it.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, so the toilet in Canada doesn't have that kind of function?
No, it's just normal. There's no buttons. It's very boring.
The flashing button.
That's it. Yeah.
Right. If you can bring back any Japanese stores or Japanese merchandise, what would you like to bring back to your country, like for your friends or your family?
Usually I bring stationery, actually. Japanese stationery is really nice, and it's like way more affordable than Canadian stationery companies.
Really?
So you can get like really nice stuff. So all my friends who like pens or like stickers, like washi tapes, you can get really nice ones here. So I bring that back a lot. Or like tea or something. Knives, those are pricey though.
Tea is like a matcha?
Yeah, like the matcha teas, or get like one with like a Japanese flavor, like a yuzu tea or something.
A yuzu
like
tea,
this.
Good choice. And the knives for cooking?
Yeah, like the cooking knives. I've brought in a couple back actually. That's probably the most popular request that I've gotten from people over the years was knives. I've given some for wedding presents and stuff too.
That's
it's
good
kind of a bigger gift, so maybe not just for like everybody.
For some special friends.
Yeah, for like a special occasion, it's a good one.
What was your best memory in the last 4 years?
Oh my gosh, that's like the hardest question.
Yeah.
I think maybe I'll do like just the last 1 year because it's just too many memories. My favorite one from the last year is I went to Fuji Rock this summer. And it was so good. It was so fun. And like we lucked out. It didn't rain at all, which everyone says it rains the whole time always. And it didn't. And the music was amazing. It was like all outdoors in the mountain. They turned it into kind of like a fairy wonderland sort of forest. Like, it was very cool. I had never been to a festival like that before, so that was awesome.
Did you already have a like favorite artist, or your friends invite you?
My friends invited me. I had some people I wanted to see. I wanted to see Alanis Morissette, and she was there, so that was great.
Wow.
Same with Elle Garden was there, and they were really good. The Foo Fighters were fantastic, of course. One of my good friends really likes the Strokes. They were there, so it was awesome. But honestly, a lot of the artists I hadn't heard of before were some of my favorite ones. So that's some of the kind of good parts about those festivals too, is you get introduced to new people. So it was fun.
Seems like you really enjoy that.
Yeah, it was good. I'm excited to go to more festivals. I'm going to Next Fest now in November.
All right,
I'm like into it now. The festivals are back. I gotta go.
All right. Did you find any difference between your country's concert or festival?
It's like kind of similar, I guess. I feel like maybe in my country they're a little messier.
Messier?
Yeah, a little more.
People go crazy or
people
something?
are a little crazier and like no kids.
No kids.
There's like kids at Fuji Rock, and people I think were a little more behaved than some Canadian festivals.
I hope you're gonna enjoy your rest of life in here. I don't know how long I'm gonna stay here. Maybe forever.
I don't know, maybe forever. We'll see.
Thank you so much.
No worries, yeah.
Thank you for having time with us.
Thank you.
And how long have you been here in Tokyo?
For 2 days.
So was this your first time visiting here?
Third.
Third time.
This is my second time.
If you remember, what was your first impression of Japan when you arrived here?
I love the people here. Everyone's really kind and respectful, so that's what made me come back.
Everything is more futuristic here compared to where we're from.
Futuristic?
Like more technology and people are so considerate.
Which part did you think so?
I think all of it. But maybe like the more condensed hubs, like we're staying in Shibuya or Shinjuku. Or
Pretty much the central part
Central,
of Tokyo.
yes, yes.
So you'll see a lot of technology going on in the
yes,
city.
Yes.
First of all, what made you to come to Japan? Like, what was your main reason you chose Japan as your trip?
Our honeymoon. We just
Yeah.
got married
Really?
on Saturday.
Yeah.
On Saturday. Wow,
Yes.
congratulations.
Thank you.
Well, sorry to bother you.
No.
It's okay.
All right. Did you find any like cultural difference here and
Yes.
Texas?
Everything.
Everything.
Everything. I think so. Like I said, everybody's so considerate. They're conscious of themselves and then conscious of everybody else.
I see.
What would you say?
Yeah, I would say just considerate of others. Like specifically, I mean, for me, it's like having this designated smoking areas, like especially on the street. Like at home, everyone just smokes wherever they want. You know.
Exactly.
Yeah, but I
But-
think people like they look out for each other and they care about how other people feel. And in America, it's sometimes not like that.
Some people just don't care and smoke on the street like that.
Well, not
Well,
just
yeah, I
smoking,
know people that'll
not
just
not
smoke and then
smoking.
like blow smoke in
I
someone's
see.
face. You know what I mean?
Ah.
So here I like that. You know, there's a designated area, and I mean, a lot of people in my family smoke, so they don't care. They just like smoke wherever, and then you know throw their buds on the floor or something like that. But
Yeah, but like on a more grand scale.
that's just
things
one-
are-
that's just one
That's
example.
just one thing.
Yeah.
One
The
thing.
second thing I would say is things are the streets are so much more clean. The food is way better. Where we're
Really?
from in Texas, we only have Mexican food and hamburgers.
So it sounds delicious, you know?
it's delicious,
It's delicious.
but it's not healthy.
It's not healthy. The culture here
yeah.
is so much more healthy.
Healthier.
Yeah, yeah.
Or do you have like any specific story about you feel like a difference here, like shocking things here, like a culture shock?
Everything is different. It's all a culture shock. It's better here. I would say overall we came for the food. The food is just so much better here.
The service
Food in
is great
US.
here too.
Service is great.
Yeah,
We
service
love
is
how
great.
everybody bows.
You
we
feel
like that.
you feel comfortable with that?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Right, that's
I think
good.
that's nice. Like respect, so much respect.
Oh, exactly.
Yeah.
If you can bring back any Japanese stores or Japanese merchandise to your country, what would you like to bring back?
I would definitely bring back the toilet.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We
it's-
love the
it's
toilets.
nice.
Did you already try it? Oh,
Yeah.
of course you
Yes,
tried.
yes,
yes,
It's been
yes.
3
At our
days, so
hotel.
At the
at the hotel.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's nice.
How was it different?
Oh,
Squirts
I
water
mean,
in your butt.
Yeah, the bidet. Yeah, the bidet is nice.
Yeah.
Bidet.
And then the warm, you sit down and it's
At the warm function,
Yeah,
yeah.
the warm toilet. I heard y'all have great whiskey, so I'd probably
Whiskeys,
take
yeah.
some whiskey back with me. Maybe some sake. I don't know.
Some sake. Good choice.
Just cute little, like, everything is like anime here. All the Pokemon stuff. You know, just like Japanese, anything like little souvenirs.
Pokemon merchandise.
Pokemon.
Yeah.
You like Pokemon?
Yeah.
Do you have any favorite Pokemon?
Blastoise.
Blastoise.
Blastoise. Yeah.
Blastoise.
It's my favorite.
I like Snorlax. Sleep.
Sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pikachu. He's the OG.
Yeah.
Thank you for your.
Thank
you
you.
for having
We
time.
love Japan.
Thank you. All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you for your cooperation. So could you briefly introduce yourself, your name, and where you're from?
I'm Brianna and I'm from Australia.
Okay. Welcome to Japan.
Thank you.
Was this your first trip, or you just live here?
First trip, first time.
So what was your first impression of Japan when you arrived here?
Very quiet and like clean compared to home.
Is it
Very nice though.
even though it's a big city and people are so crowded?
Yeah, I still feel like there's not like people are like very respectful and like they're not talking out like really loud.
In your country, people have behavior like talk a lot.
Yeah,
on the
it's
street.
usually very like if you see someone you know, like you always like go up to them and like it's very like, oh, how are you, like speaking like loudly, and everyone's just like a lot more I would say disrespectful. Like on trains and that here, it's like really nice. It's like quiet. Everyone's nice and silent.
Okay.
At home, it's not like that at all. Or you got people playing music really loud or like talking really loudly.
Did you experience any culture shock here compared to your country?
There's a few things. Like there's not many like public like bins around.
Other bins?
So you like have to take your rubbish with you, which is good because then it's like you don't have bins overflowing if everyone's just so if people are just like leaving all their rubbish everywhere and that. Like at home you've got like bins everywhere, but they hardly get emptied and there's just rubbish everywhere. But that's one of the main ones. Other than that, it's pretty similar. Just people are a lot more polite. Going into shops, like everyone's like they greet you, they like thank you and everything. At home, you don't usually get that.
You feel comfortable here?
Yes, definitely. Yeah, I definitely like come back and like it would just be nice. Yeah.
When did you arrive here?
I arrived 2 weeks ago. Today's actually my last day.
Oh, really?
Yeah, leaving tomorrow.
Did you already buy something for you as a souvenir?
No, that's what today is. Going to buy all souvenirs and everything.
What would you like to bring back to your country?
I collect magnets from everywhere I go.
Okay.
So need to get myself a magnet and if I can find like an I Love Japan or I Love Tokyo shirt, get one of those. I've got a few of those from different places as well. But then maybe find some like postcards or something for like my parents and stuff and friends.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you'll find around here like Harajuku. And if you don't find here, you're gonna go to Shibuya.
Yeah.
Any other things you want to bring back to your country? It doesn't have to be just merchandise. It's stores.
Yeah, I've gotten some skincare. So I've like gotten a few things that I've liked. So I'm going to buy more of that to take back for other people, like sunscreen and like toners and stuff like that. We're on the lookout to buy some new shoes. So hopefully a pair of shoes because there's a few lots here that we don't get at home. So just to be different.
Oh, sounds great. In last 3 weeks staying here, did you find any strange things or weird things in Japan?
No, not really. Everything. There's a lot of shops.
A lot of shops.
It's a lot of everything. All different things fit into like a small amount of area, and it's just like every station like you get off at, there's like whole different experience, different vibe, which is really cool. But nothing like weird or.
All right. Thank you so much. Hope you're gonna enjoy your last day.
Thank you very much.
All right, thank you so much. Thank you for your cooperation. Could you briefly introduce yourself, your name and where you're from?
Yeah, Marco, and I'm from Italy.
So is it you're visiting or do you live here?
No, I'm visiting.
Visiting here.
It's our honeymoon.
Honeymoon, wow,
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Wow, so wonderful. So is this your first time visiting Japan?
First time, yeah.
Why did you choose Japan as your honeymoon place?
Nice question. Honestly, probably the most interesting is to see the culture that is totally different from ours in Italy. So we wanted to be part of it and to feel the culture of Japan.
I see, nice. So far, have you ever find any cultural difference between here and Italy?
Everything is different.
Everything.
You are following rules here. You have and you are following rules here. In Italy, we have rules, but we do not follow them.
Oh.
So it's totally different. Much more civilized here than in Italy. So
really?
my opinion is this one, yeah.
What kind of rule do you have, for example, in Italy?
It's not just a matter of written rules from the government or so on, but also correct way of talking with people or by walking on the street. Everything is clean. Or for example, I was talking with my wife this morning. We were noticing that for you probably it's a normal thing that the thing that I will say, but for us it's totally different. So in the underground, you are always keeping the left side.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
And when the stairs are all full of people, you are doing a line behind them in order to go up.
Exactly.
In Italy, it's just you run, you give punches to the people to
Punches to
pass
people.
and so on. So it's totally different.
Really?
Yeah. It's a chaos. Here is the opposite of the chaos.
Okay.
And this is the biggest difference that I have found.
Have you ever seen some culture shock here?
No, I wouldn't say that there is some talking.
Anything, or for example, like people say the toilet is different.
Yeah, but it's once again we go back to the culture and to the civilization of the people. It's totally different. In Italy, you cannot go in a public toilet.
How different is it?
Here everything is clean, everything is. I like the streets. It's totally different.
But if you can bring back any Japanese stores or Japanese merchandise to Italy, what would you like to bring back to your country?
Tonkatsu restaurants.
Tonkatsu restaurant.
Yeah, I would choose for that one.
And any other like souvenir or something?
No, I saw that you are a lot into. But you don't like Star Wars so much. Why? Since I have a room in my house that is full of only Star Wars, I found something.
You've already
It's
found
already
here. What did you buy?
Some chopsticks and
chopsticks.
Other small figures to add to the collection. Too few, only I don't know 200s or something like this.
Oh
in
wow,
the room.
that's a lot.
Yeah, I have one room full of only
Full
Star
of
Wars.
Star Wars.
Computer station and Star Wars. That's
Uh-oh.
all in the room. Yeah.
Wow, amazing. Okay, hope you're gonna enjoy your rest of the trip.
Thank
you
you
so much.
Thank
Yeah.
you.